Hey, what's going on, guys? Sex here, and today we're going to take a look at Takara Legends LG-29 Wheelie and GoShooter. This is a little quick look at the box just because it is Takara, so if you want to display it this way, the figure comes in robot form, so does the little GoShooter here. Front side, you get a little bit of artwork, and then the back, there's some stuff that you can't read unless you speak Japanese, and then there's a little picture of the transformation there. As far as instructions go, I'm sure that they are different than the Hasbro version. You can see some more stuff you can't read, but then it even has some English on here, so strength, intelligence, all this stuff. So you can pause that, read that if you want to. There you go. There it's in focus now. Back some more artwork. He's sitting kind of funny. And then, plus the instructions, you also get a comic. So here's a little look at that if you wanted to translate that for yourself and read it. Apparently, like Wheelie's kicking a soccer ball at RC's butt, and shows her panties. And then over here, you got a Windblade and Chromia, and RC are cheerleaders, and I don't know, Wheelie's got some kind of like soccer fetish or something. I'm not really sure what's going on, but there's the back part of it, and there's Galvatron. So anyways, there's a look at the comic. If you guys want to read that and translate it, whatever you want to do, then feel free. But take a look at the vehicle or the robot itself. There's quite a bit of paint on this guy. Right over here, this is all orange paint, so I like that. The same as up here. And then you have the silver paint on the top of it. This panel right here, this panel, and this, excuse me, is all paint to match the plastic going around here. This is just tamper-graph, so this isn't, it's not paint like this section up here, but still looks nice. It's a nice little breakup. I like that. And then when you come around here, you can also see there's some more paint for the little head that we have turned around so that you don't, he's not peeking out the back. And then you have the little tail lights that are painted red, so really nicely done. Also like the wheels on these, how they're black but have that like translucent clear look. That's pretty nifty. I like that better than just all being black plastic. So this looks really cool. You can see that you can fit GoShooter in there, so take him out. I just open up these two panels, and you can see that he just sits there. Focusing in on him, articulation is pretty simple. The head, it rotates. You get your fingers on there. Arms, up and down. They can kind of go in and out a little bit there. The legs, they just kind of, you can do a seating pose like that or like that. So, anyways, as far as paint on him, you can see that there's some nice blue, yellow. There's even some yellow over here. So, nicely done. Pretty cool. We'll go ahead and put his arms down, straighten out his head. And then you can bend his legs around. And then looking at, obviously, the main feature with this guy, or the little GoShooter, I can see that the arms right here serve as the little antennas of the guns over here. You can see different colors of blue here. I think it's just, or maybe the visor, it's just a little bit glossier than what they used right here. So kind of breaks it up a little bit. You can still see some yellow on there. So nice silver. They didn't get blue on the silver or silver on the blue, so everything is very cleanly done as far as the paint goes. Even in this small little space, you can see it's about the size of the thumbnail, but I think it looks really cool. So, and you can put that on whoever you want. All right, so we'll move on back to Wheelie, and it's transformation. We just kind of pop that up to take him out, but you can go ahead and do that as well. And then what we're going to do is pop these doors out so they're connected. You can see this piece right here. It's connected in there. And then it's also connected. There's a little notch right there. So go ahead and pull those out. We can go ahead and flip those arms around, and bam, they're done. Then with the head, go ahead and push that through, and we can pop the head around, and bam, there's Wheelie. I don't know if that caught on camera, but basically just push that around and pop that down. There we go. There's Wheelie. All right, so then the legs, you just kind of pop these right here. These are going to come down and push those tires around. Come down with the leg. Do the same thing with this one. Unpop that and plug that in. And then you can bring these around like so. Rotate here at the waist. And then this is going to collapse. You can see that you have the two pin joints. So that's going to collapse just like so. Bend that down. Collapse that. Plug that in. You can even see the little slots right there. And you can see them right here. They're just clear. Plug those in. And there you have Wheelie transformed, which it's a nice little transformation. It's easier to go from car to robot than vice versa. There's a little bit of just kind of like messing with it. which I'll show you because I'll go back to car mode. But here's a little look at Wheelie, which I'm not a huge fan of the character. I always thought he was annoying, whether you're talking about the '86 animated movie or the Japanese Headmaster series. I just thought Wheelie was annoying. But to finally have one that's what I consider proper. No, there was a GDO Wheelie that was just a repaint of the Jazz with a new head on it that was offered a couple years ago. But this to me is a proper Wheelie, and just because Takara was only like a few dollars more than the Hasbro, I decided to go this route, and I went to Takara with a lot of stuff. And since it was like a perfect version of Wheelie, I guess if they ever decided to do a masterpiece, then it would maybe be better than this. But for under $15, whatever I paid for it, I think that this is kind of the perfect version. I love this Takara version. I know that there's the Hasbro one out there as well, so you'll have to tell me what's different. But I really like this version. To look at the the head sculpt, you can see the blue eyes, light blue, and you can see the silver. The face sculpt looks really cool. Everything. Again, with the paint, you can see the Autobot symbol there. Excuse me. You can see the red paint here. You can see that there is this little lighter orange paint right here. It's also on the shin. It's the same color that you had that was on this area. This orange, we saw that earlier in the car mode, but looks really, really good. I like this guy. There's the other Autobot symbol there on his, it's kind of like a, tattoo right above the butt on the waist. But as far as articulation goes, he can rotate his head. These are on ball joints here at the shoulder, so these rotate and go in and out thus far. You have the elbow joint is on ball joints. You have the rotation in the waist, also part of transformation. You have the ball joints here at the thigh, so back and forth and out. You also have the ball joints here at the knee, so these can bend and do however you need to. So you can get some really good poses out of him, since he has, basically nothing but ball joints. But anyways, let's get him back to his car mode. So what we're going to do, straighten out the head. Go ahead and pull that, and extend this, and kind of flatten that a little bit. Go ahead and pop the head all the way. We can go ahead and turn these up here, but we're not going to put them in place yet. Then with the legs, I'm going to pull these wheels out, and do the same thing with this. Pull this out, rotate right here. And then we can clamp these little legs right here. And these will snap together. Put that up under there. Go ahead and push these together. Give those another little push. And they're just kind of like guessing, I guess, where this would all kind of line up. Because then you're going to slide this into place and then slide it in there. And then make sure that this connects. There we go. The same thing with this one. And we'll just get everything a good snug again, and push together. And there you have Wheelie again, looking pretty nice. Again, I really like this guy. I think it's the best representation of this character. So anyways, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.